it seems fitting that in the initiation process of building a character, you might choose to initiate magic by taking the magic initiate feat. And I think that the core of it is largely the same, but there's definitely some consistent themes in 2014, right? So the original version, you just choose a class: bard, cleric, druid, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. You learn 2 cantrips and a level 1 spell from it. And then the spellcasting ability would match the class that you chose. So bards, sorcerers, warlocks would be charisma, wizards, intelligence, clerics and druids, wisdom. And then the level 1 spell you have, you cast it once per day, recharges on a long rest, and you don't even need to use a spell slot for it, but you can use spell slots on it in the future. This got updated pretty nicely, and I think this is most likely going to easily be one of the more popular origin feats taken.
Very similar. You get 2 cantrips, you get 1 spell, you get to choose cleric, druid, or wizard spell list. Interesting thing here, you're not tied to, if I choose wizard, I have to use intelligence as the spellcasting ability. You just choose intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, and that's the one that you go with. Definitely opens up more options, gives you a little bit more, I guess, freedom with how to work with it. The spell choice, I think, is still the same. Level 1 spell, cast it without a spell slot once per long rest, and you could also use spell slots that you have towards it. It's always prepared. When you gain a new level, you can replace one of the spells you chose with this feat for a different spell of the same level from that chosen spell list. I think that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, they do limit it now to either the cleric list, the druid list, or the wizard list. Kind of gives bards, sorcerers, and warlocks a little bit more of a unique identity. But the fact that you can mix and match your spellcasting ability to your however you want is really significant. I mean, I think, you're going to see a lot of your staples, like if clerics, your cantrips, it really does pain me to say you probably should consider guidance. If you're familiar with the channel, you know how much that hurts me to recommend that. But you could also get some classic damage dealing ones like Toll the Dead, Word of Radiance, Bless, Healing Word, Shield of Faith. Druids gets interesting to me because if you're familiar with the Shillelagh cantrip, that lets you take a club or a quarterstaff and you can use your spellcasting ability modifier to attack with it. This opens up a lot of fun things you could do, whether you want to be like a warrior cleric, charisma-based paladin, eldritch knight, a bard, valor bard. You're still going to have great options like Thorn Whip to be pulling people towards you, but Fairy Fire, Good Berry, Healing Word, some classic spells there too. The Shillelagh one really does kind of make me think it's going to be a very popular Gish choice.
If your wish is a Gish, you got to go with something Druish.
Don't be a wet fish. Go Druish. Yeah, and then even to be able to just throw the wizard spell list too. There's a lot of great ones. You want Find Familiar? Here you go.
Magic Initiate is it's never a bad choice. Well, it's almost always sometimes fine.
Do you like Magic Initiate? Let us know in the comment section.